This right here, girl, is an ad. I'm going to need you to get you some of this Just Move Energy supplement so you can have the energy to get your workouts done like I need to get mine done, girl. It is sometimes a struggle and you need a little extra. Plus the protein shakes. I don't have an appetite a lot of the time. Protein shakes really help me after the workout because I do not want to be on the massage table with my stomach growling because that's where I'm going after this, okay? So I get my protein shake done before, boom, I got both of them. I'm ready, okay? I'm getting old. My knees is a problem. Do you see me warming it up? Do you see me trying to stretch it out? That's 35 pounds. I'm squatting 35 pounds. I'm proud. You can get those gloves and other workout gear from TeamLASHAE.com. The link is down below in the description box, girl. Yes. Girl, I have to give it to myself. You look good, girl. You look good. Juvie. I just had to put him in here because he's cute. I'm on my way to the spa, girl. Piece of serenity. My homegirl does not want to be seen, but she does the best massages. I go to her at least once a week for this muscle situation, girl. And she also gave me this massage cream with CBD in it that really helps with my aches and my pain. So get you some. All of this. Get you some. 15% off with my Relax Me Bondy code. Okay, girl? Get it. This right here, girl. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Not come on in. Not come. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Not come on in. Not come. Okay, listen. Hey everybody. Hold up. Give me a second, y'all. Because you know I can't come on here looking any kind of way, girl. Hold up. Let me take my rag off, okay? Because you ain't no soldier, boy. Put down your soldier rag, okay? And boom, and boom. What's going on, people? Hi everybody. What's going on, girl? Okay, listen. Hey y'all, we're super duper excited over here. Okay, hold up. Too much sun. Bring it down just a tad bit. Okay, y'all, I am so excited. Before we get into House of Vicious, and listen, I am going to be hitting Tammy up soon because I definitely want OFLP to interview Miss Tammy Roman because we got to have some conversations about everything. Like, and I want it to be good questions and I want it to be like, you know, like a little 30-minute. I don't need to be that long, but I definitely want to have some conversations about some things with Miss Tammy Roman as well. And I feel like I'll be able to get that. Okay, Candy gave a bitch a boost of self-esteem. All right. I want to say again, thank you to everybody who is supporting OFLP. I want to say congratulations to all of the other YouTubers who got this opportunity. If you don't do this, you don't understand that getting someone from Real Housewives of Atlanta, let alone Candy, is a huge accomplishment for Black content creators, specifically on YouTube, because we don't get a lot of publicizing, a lot of push. We don't get the same aid as a lot of other YouTubers get. Y'all see how they mess with us. They mess with our views. They mess with our subscriber count. They don't tell y'all, when we be live, all kind of shit goes on. So for Candy to extend herself to so many of us like that, it was just an amazing opportunity. And I'm so glad that we got a chance to be a part of it. And that it all went down the way it did, because it was just cool. It was dope the way it went down. The energy was really great. The whole interview is up on my channel, so if you haven't checked it out, make sure you check it out. Okay. And it was just girl, listen, I was trying very hard not to flirt with Candy. I was trying very hard because y'all know I love me some Candy and we connect on a level. And yeah, I was trying not to flirt with Candy. Okay. All right. But I really did appreciate her energy because y'all know these interviews are not always that easy. Things aren't always so simple. And she was a great interview. Her energy was amazing. Thank you, Don Juan. Thank you, Jamie, for helping us make that happen. Because if it wasn't for the fact that Don Juan answers my DMs, it wouldn't have happened. So shout out to Don Juan again. Make sure y'all follow him. Because he has a YouTube channel. I didn't even know that. And make sure, y'all show the other ladies, Nicki and Jamie, some love. Follow them because our panels go across our channels. If you are new and don't know that already, most of the people who are here already know that. But yeah, make sure y'all are following Nicki and Jamie as well. I know everybody is probably trying to get their work done today, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into it now that I have gotten that out of the way. Candy be looking real good. Girl, listen. The way I started off the live on Instagram this morning, legs and hips and body. Okay, listen. I know. It was, y'all. I told y'all there are like very few people that I like fan out about, and Candy is that girl for me. We seen them first between you. First of all, I thought I might have made her uncomfortable with the focusing on the bisexuality. So when she asked me, I was like, me? Girl, listen, you don't know who you're talking to. There's no uncomfortability about it. So yeah. She says the party, they don't have dungeon parties. She said that, okay? But whatever type of party, I sign NDAs. Okay? So, good times had by all. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. That was definitely a moment for me. House of Aaron's clip went viral. That was amazing. Talking about the situation with Carlos, and it's so funny, y'all, because if y'all do the conversations that I have behind the scenes. Okay, listen, we know you had the NDA printed out. I do not, but I signed them. Okay, I signed them. Okay, you ain't got to worry about me, bitch. Okay, if anything, y'all think I don't know how to keep a secret. I do. When you spoke on her getting their own network, that was real. No, because I really do feel like that. I feel like if there's anybody that can do it successfully, I think it's Candy. And I've always, honestly, like I felt like that's what Nene should have been on when she left Real Housewives. But she wasn't on that. Like she wasn't on that level with her mind. And I feel like Candy and her team, they're on that level with it. So I feel like eventually, once Real Housewives runs its course, I absolutely feel like one of the biggest housewives, if not the of all time, should definitely consider creating her own network, especially now that you got your Zeus networks and your All Blacks and all these other networks. I feel like Candy and her team could absolutely create their own network to have these types of reality shows and the stuff that Fox Soul does with the bringing the YouTubers together to do commentating, on the shows and on celebrity gossip. I definitely think that Candy could do that, like for sure. And, it was just funny. It was just a great moment. So y'all make sure y'all check out the little 20-minute interview because it wasn't a lot. I really do hope that I get a chance to interview her again, or just for that matter, meet her in person. So since I put the interview out there, and all these other things that have been put out there, so I'm gonna put that out there that we meet in person at some point. Okay, me and Scotty were already talking about me coming to Atlanta in November. It just depends on when in November. But yes, girl. All right, shout out to OLFP, Ooh Ladies First panel. We got Candy, y'all. That was awesome. Okay. So now that I've gushed for the first 10 minutes, let's go ahead and get into House of Vicious. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all check out House of Vicious on BET. Okay, comes on Wednesday nights. All right. It took the time slot for sisters, I believe. So I think it's like 7 or 8, whichever one. I'm always catching it after the fact because I record it. But girl, Tammy is giving y'all her best acting in this damn show. Okay, child, her being strung out on the cocaine and all of that. I said, oh Lord. Okay, so we about to get into the whole House of Vicious situation. Okay. I can cash app you Friday, but so I thank you. I appreciate that. Child, I'd appreciate the cash apps. I'm not even gonna lie. If y'all feel like blessing a bitch, I will take all of the blessings that y'all can give me right now. Okay? So thank you for that. But let's go ahead and get into it. So Chantel, the episode always starts off with some flashback of Chantel and her abusive mother. Okay, so Chantel and her mother are watching her former close friend Alicia Dennis receive the award for best teen fashion designer. I wonder what happened to Alicia, because they sure in the hell used Alicia to catapult Chantel into an old crazy, crazy bitch. I'm not even gonna lie, she didn't turn into a crazy bitch. Okay, like y'all didn't turn the little girl into a crazy bitch because her little friend stole her fashion designs, and her little friend went on to travel all over the world with your designs. And you sit there with no anger? Like, yo, her mama is terrible. Her mama be sitting there smoking that fucking cigarette, trying to enrage her own child. Don't talk to me with pity in your throat. Like, just, yo, every scene with the mama is the most traumatic shit ever, okay? Her mom asked, where is her fight? When will she learn the difference between people who come to feed the soil and those who come to snatch the grapes? The lesson is trust no one, especially not your friends. Now, her mama may have been abusive, but goddamn if this lesson wasn't something she needed to learn, because as we have seen, you can't trust none of these people. Chantel can't trust none of these people behind her. I'm going to just go ahead and tell you. The only person I feel like she can trust is Jalen. Jalen is the only one she can trust, girl. She can't trust nobody. She can't trust her husband. I don't trust Milan. We damn sure can't trust Raven, even though Raven in love with her. You can't trust Avery, because Avery a blogger. I'm sorry, but you know. Okay. Then we got Ivy over here. Girl, Ivy got too much shit going on with her, so I don't trust her either. Okay. Thank you, Devin. Happy belated birthday, Devin. Just showing love. Congrats on getting here. Thank you. I appreciate you. And happy belated birthday, boo. What was it? Your 36, right? Happy 36. Listen. look, middle old hoes. Activate. I consider myself a middle old hoe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Once you in your like, your mid-range 30s, bitch, between 33 and 30, like, and 38, you like, middle old. By the time you're 39, bitch, you almost 40. By the time you're 40, bitch, I'm old. Okay, whatever. Anyway, can't trust the receptionist either. Of course not. You can't trust that damn receptionist that called TMZ because she was mad because they was telling her to get back to work. Girl, you terrible at your job. How you gonna be mad at these people telling you to get to work? Anyway, y'all. So we met Mel this episode. Child, Mel is the lesbian auntie that kicks everybody's ass. Okay, she got a short, cute cut. She's in good shape. She's got on a nice suit. She's smoking a cigarette, and she's giving "I'll kill you," and then call your mama and give her money for your funeral. Okay, that's what it was given. She raised Cain, apparently. Okay, what the streets didn't do, she did. She's a hardcore henchman, and when Cain mama stepped out, she stepped in. Chantel said we don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing right now, but it seems to me that whatever criminality, fugazi shit that Cain has going on, Mel is a part of it. Raven is a part of it. I don't know what the shit going on behind the scenes, what we don't know yet, but it's something else going on with Cain. Remember, the police asked him about being a serial killer. Then we got henchmen. Then we got his conversation with Raven, which his conversation with Raven made me feel like you play dumb and naive in front of Chantel so that she'll think that you're not smart enough to do whatever grimy shit you're doing. I don't know what's going on, but I don't trust it. Okay? Anyway, Chantel tells Raven, because she got to have a conversation with her after she heard from the police that Cain was over at her house. And now she confused because we found out that Chantel is Raven. So if Chantel is Raven and Cain is at Raven house, in her mind, is you my husband? Are you me and my husband? Me and my husband. That's how Chantel feels. But Raven says no. Raven lied the whole conversation, which was really annoying to me. Like, will you please tell her the truth? Okay. It was low-key Tyler Perry the way she didn't want to tell the truth. Okay. Raven admits that she and Kane grew up together. Chantel says, bitch, I already knew that. Tell me something I don't know. Okay. So she said, play with them wigs, not me. Raven admits that Ivy, she said, no. Okay, hold up. I'm tripping. Ivy was the trans prostitute that Kane got caught with last episode that ended up murdered. This is not Ivy, the makeup artist. I don't know why I'm spacing on her name. Y'all, what's the makeup artist name? Because I forgot just that fast. Because we didn't really have a lot of interactions with her this episode, so I forgot just that quick. Anyway, somebody put it down below in the comments for me. I know you will if you remember. But either way, Raven admits Ivy, the trans girl, was blackmailing Kane because Kane apparently didn't realize she was trans. Raven lies about paying Ivy off, saying that she went to pay Ivy off, but she couldn't find her, which was a lie because we saw her hand the money to Ivy and then Ivy walk away, almost as if Raven knew about the shit beforehand. Okay. Chantel wants to know if she Kane. Chantel says y'all can't even be in the same conversation, but you want me to believe that that he came to your door to make you his co-conspirator? Like, that don't even make no damn sense. Okay. And this how you know whenever people be trying to argue with each other all the time, whenever you got the dude that always want to argue with the girl, your friend, all of that Martin Pam shit is how I imagine it. Pay attention to those people. Okay. Pay attention because something is amiss. Okay. I feel like Kane and Raven arguing was for Chantel's benefit. So she wouldn't ever expect or suspect whatever their connection is, whatever fugazi shit they lying about, whatever they in cahoots about, them arguing in front of each other and playing like they don't like each other was to throw Chantel off the scent. Okay. And now Chantel is like, now I don't believe nothing that y'all saying. So what the is going on? And Raven says, I never slept with him. I'm in love with you. And she isn't in it. Okay. Kane doesn't deserve her. Chantel tells her that she needs to take some time off. And y'all, this is the most cold-blooded shit in the world. She came up to her, she said, listen. She was like, listen. I feel like you must have lost your motherfucking mind talking about leaving my. What are you talking about? Okay, you didn't lost your mind thinking that we're gonna be anything more than a sneaky link. Chantel says that she loves Raven, but she's not emotionally available and she still doesn't know if she can trust her. That was the most effed up part. Was that she played in that girl's face, told her, girl, perk up. She was like, girl, no. No, honey, take a break. Take a day off. No, get it together. No, it's not going to be that. She played her, y'all, hurt her feelings and everything, and then turned around and then told us, child, I had to do it like that. I love the bitch, but I don't trust her. I'm emotionally unavailable and I ain't got time. I can't be what she need me to be, but I love her. I was just like, I hate people like that. Okay, make sure y'all like the video. Hey, Scholarly Talk on Live. The interview was great. So happy for you. Just came back from celebrating my 40th on Saturday. Nice to catch a live. Happy belated. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for showing me love so close to y'all birthday. Okay, Dr. Elizabeth, right? Because y'all know Twitter and Instagram, I be flipping between, names and stuff. But I think that's Dr. Elizabeth, correct? Moving on. What else? Okay. Y'all, I feel like enemies, lashes. Anyway, okay. Kane. Y'all, Kane tells Dana is his side chick, right? He's in a car and he's like, listen, Dana, I can't with you no more. I know, but I gotta work on my marriage, And she like, what? You just moved me into a new house. What do you mean? And he's like, I know. But I gotta focus on my marriage. And she was like, yo, wife, I'm pregnant. I said, you didn't got the pregnant? That doesn't surprise me. As soon as you bought a house, I was like, you probably gonna get her pregnant. And this is the third part, right? This is the third part. he then starts to reminisce on his issues with Chantel and her not being able to have a baby. So we see this scene when Chantel and Kane are laying in the bed watching TV, and he says he has something to talk to her about. And she thinks he's about to tell her that he's changed his mind about adopting a child. And she was so excited, all for him to turn around and say no. He already told her he doesn't want to raise somebody else's child, which honestly I feel like a lot of people say shit like that and y'all think that's okay to say, but honestly I feel like something's wrong with you. Like, if you can't look at a child, like anybody, I'm sorry, I know y'all gonna say I'm fucked up for this. I ain't raising. I think you're fucked up. I think something's wrong with you if you can't find a way to love a child like they're your own just because biologically they're not yours. Like, that's, to me, that's weird to me. Because if you can love a child, then you can love a child whether they're yours or not. You know what I'm saying? I love my, you know what I'm saying, my sister and my brother's kids. Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how he could say that and then act like that was a reasonable thing to say. But I know there are so many men that feel that way, so many people that feel that way. And honestly, for me, in my mind, to me, when you feel like that, is usually because you only love and want children because you see them as an extension of yourself, not because you see them as, you know, wanting to actually love and help grow another human being. Because if you felt that way, then you would want to be that however you could be that. You know what I'm saying? Especially in their situation. And it's not that I fault people who want to have biological children. Of course not. But to be like, I don't want to raise no kid that's not biologically mine, I think that's because you don't want no kid anyway. I think you don't want a kid anyway. You just want a kid as a reflection that your dick work. And I say that all the time, that a lot of these men only want children to show my dick works. Like, it's about nothing more than that, because they don't put in the time, they don't put in the effort, they don't create the emotional connection, and they don't pour into the child mentally or emotionally. It's more so, I just need to have children that represent that I was here. It's a ego project at the end of the day. And you know, I just feel like that was fucked up. And then for him to turn around and ask her for an open marriage after that conversation, she turned over hurt because she really thought he was going to change his mind about adoption. And he tells her he wants an open relationship because he had just met Dana and decided he wanted to fuck her. So now he wants an open marriage. And I was just like, girl, you should have left that nigga then. You should have left him then. Because that was, to me, that was the moment. And now this girl is pregnant. So the moment you decided to not have a child or to not adopt a child with your wife, and then simultaneously pick up having this relationship with this random ass, you know, white lady that you decided to impregnate, and you then moved into a house with her money, like, that shit is like, that lady gonna be real upset. Okay, the episode that come on tomorrow night, I have an idea that she gonna be real upset in that episode, child. They probably had to work for months on the scene, because I just kind of feel like there's gonna be a scene with Chantel in the mirror with some cocaine, and the shit ain't gonna be pretty. All right. So moving on from there, Jalen tells everyone they were disinvited to Paris Fashion Week following all of the, you know, scandals with Kane. So this man, not only is he cheating on you, got some fugazi shit going on, but now he has people wondering if he's a serial killer. There's a dead trans prostitute, and now you have been kicked out of Paris Fashion Week because of his antics. It's like, how much you gonna let him bring you down, girl? How much you gonna let him bring you down before you, you know, before it's all said and done? Okay, I feel like we see this so many times. Like now, like the thing that comes to my mind right now, you know, and this is for play, meaning that this is another scripted situation. But Flo and Marlon over there on Love and Hip Hop Miami, girl, if that's not giving, leave him before he brings you down to the gutter. You're already down there. Stop letting him drag you further. Get up. Okay, let him go. Push him off. Okay, cut the nigga off. You know what I'm saying? But they're not doing that. They're holding on and they're sticking beside them. And you're going to stick beside them all the way down to the ground, all the way down to the gutter with him. And that's what it feels like. It feels like Chantel is letting Kane drag her down to the gutter with him, girl. Okay. what else happened? She goes to her dressing room, right? Because she decides she's going to do her own fashion week. Fuck Paris. They didn't say that I can't come. That's fine. We're going to do our own fashion week. Then she goes to her dressing room, sits in the mirror, calls herself a dumbass bitch. Then her mom's voice rings in her head. There's a lesson to be learned. And then she hears Kane's voice saying, I would never hurt you. Lies. She tells herself, stop fucking up, Raven. It's your fault. Like, she's going off on herself. It's terrible. You don't want to see it. But y'all, the way Chantel goes in on herself in a mirror and hears her mother's voice in her head, y'all, that's some real shit. That's some real shit. A part of the reason why I'm in therapy right now is because I was constantly corrected. I was constantly being told I needed to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, when somebody's always correcting you in that way, you start to hear their voice in your head as your voice. And then you start to be extremely critical. You don't cut yourself any breaks. You're too hard on yourself. Like, I do the same shit. So to watch her do it in these scenes, hearing the voice, thinking about the way her mom would talk to her, and then talking to herself like that, it's crazy because, like myself, you have moments where it's like, this benefits me in some respect because it makes me good at what I do in some respect. But also, it's harmful because I don't give myself any grace. And to watch her act this out, for me personally, I was just kind of like, damn, that was a whole word right there. Like, just the whole thing. Because I was like, damn, that's kind of how it is. Like, you hear the voice. You hear the correction. You hear the self-doubt. You hear whatever negative commentary that you feel like your parent would have said. You ain't do this. You ain't do that. You should have done this. You should have done that. Why would you, you should have done this. That, why you didn't do that? Like, that type of thought process. And then beat up on yourself extra hard about it. And then pretend like everything cool. Bruh. If nobody understands that, bitch, it's me. So I was just watching this like, damn, this is a perfect way to showcase how you do that to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So Raven calls her. And she's really distraught right now. And she told, Raven, she was like, I know I told you to take some time off. Did you take the time you needed? She was like, yes. And she was like, remember when you told me you could make me feel better no matter what? She was like, yeah. She was like, well, can you please come and do that for me? Okay. Can you please come and do that for me? You know what I'm saying? It was just like, oh my God. And I'm going to say another thing. Tammy, listen, I know you got to get comfortable, but I'm going to need for you to go ahead and make out with a bitch on camera, girl. We can't have no more of these, we playing lesbian, but we ain't going to really show y'all nothing because the actress not comfortable yet. I ain't saying you got to put face in the place. Shout out to Roxanne. I'm not saying you got to put face in the place. But damn, we can't at least see y'all kiss or have no type of chemistry moment in order to make it real for us. Because listen, I got to be real now. These moments with Raven definitely feel like Tammy was like, yeah, I can't do it. Cut around it. Figure it out. I can't do it. Okay? All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna need for y'all to call Tasha, call SEDURE, okay? Call the acting twins and get them in there for this. Because we need to see something. Because she came in there. We didn't even see her come. All we see is Raven on the floor, buttoning, Raven getting up off the floor, and then Chantel buttoning up her jeans, and Raven walking out the door, and then, Jalen coming in and asking her if she all right and giving her some information that she needed. And I was like, listen, exactly. No more excuses after Lil Murder. I need to feel it. I need to feel it. I'm not feeling it, and I need to feel it. Okay? We gotta fix that, okay? Because I'm not believing it. I'm not believing it at all. All right? So Kane goes down to the prison to talk to his daddy. He talks about how, one day he was out there on the street as a teenager and somebody tossed his mom out on the street ass naked. His father was always making promises that he couldn't keep. I think his daddy was a dope head. He tells him that he always wanted him to get clean, but he never did. Another lie he told. That's what they do though, and now Kane has likened himself to his father in a way he knows he cannot be trusted. But he talks about Chantel and how Chantel, you know, her word is her bond. And he keeps messing it up. He's got to get her back. He's got to fix it. Chantel says that Kane's mother is still alive and he's rationalized seeking counsel from the man that destroyed him. Make it make sense. I said, not you talking about the mama like she died when they threw her out on the street? And then come and talk to your piss po. Okay. Chantel, the information that Jalen gave her must have been the address to Dana, the side chick's new house that Kane bought her. Chantel went over to that house with the sunshades on and the wig and the hat. And she went in there to fuck shit up once she found out what happened. But once she saw the fucking sonogram on the refrigerator, clicked out. Knocking shit down and breaking shit. And then all right, motherfucker. All right. And then she went ahead and got out. She went ahead and left. Okay. She went ahead and left. But yeah, y'all. Next episode tomorrow night. House of Vicious. Can't wait to see. But it's a good show, y'all. It's definitely a good show. I do want to see. I need to see that. I need that to happen a little bit more real for me, Tammy and them down to the show. The show is good now. Y'all got us on the edge of our seat. I'm wondering what the hell is going on in the background. Okay. It's going good. But I need y'all to take it up a notch with the bisexualism. Don't play with us now. Okay. Y'all need to go see Candy and a la carte and then come back. I'm gonna stop. Nah, it's a good show. I want to make sure y'all check it out. Make sure y'all watch it, y'all, because honestly, Tammy is one of those people that I root for so much. Okay, I've been rooting for Tammy for a while, for years, really. But to see her change, you know, herself over time from being like reality show villain to now being one of my favorite actresses in a lot of these shows. Like the Miss Pat performance really was like chef's kiss. So I'm happy for her because it's something that she always wanted, y'all. Tammy has been wanting this since the fucking 90s. And I feel like it's just now, you know, since she got off reality TV, that all of these acting gigs have become like a real thing for her. And I feel like that's so amazing. And it definitely reminds me of Sheryl Lee Ralph last night at the Emmys, waiting all of these years for that damn Emmy. And then, because honestly, like Sheryl Lee Ralph is amazing. She could have won an Emmy for Moesha if they paid attention to Black sitcoms back then. Okay. But yes, I love to see it. And it just makes me feel like you shouldn't stop, even when you want to. I talk to y'all all the time about how I get discouraged doing YouTube because this is so hard. And, you know, you stay consistent for years and you still don't get the acknowledgement, or you still don't get where you want to be in the process financially, you know, subscriber count, viewership, whatever the fuck, you still not getting to where you want to be, but you still working hard. Like, y'all, I've been doing YouTube since 2011. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard and it makes you want to give up. But when I saw Sheryl Lee Ralph on that damn screen last night, okay, and that lady sang, and that lady said, if you have a dream, don't you ever give up on yourself. When that lady said that, I said that lady was talking to me. Do you hear me? That lady was talking to me.
Endangered species, but I sing no victim song. I am a woman, I am an artist, and I know where my voice belongs.
Come on now.
To anyone who has ever had a dream and thought your dream wouldn't, couldn't come true, I am here to tell you that this is what believing looks like. This is what striving looks like. And don't you ever give up on you, because if you get a Quinta Brunson in your corner, if you get a husband like mine in your corner, if you get children like mine in your corner, and if you've got friends like everybody who voted for me, cheered for me, love me, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, y'all. Ooh, y'all, that's a lot. Ooh. So yeah, y'all, I definitely was feeling it last night, and shout out to her and Quinta. I love Quinta. I saw y'all dragging Jimmy Kimmel because his ass decided to lay on the stage on the floor during her speech. And it was so funny to me because I feel like it was absolutely one of those moments where, this white man is absolutely trying to steal this black woman's moment. This was Quinta's response.
Thank you so much for such a wonderful season. So excited for the longer one.
Thank you.
For season 2. I'm so glad that you won and you got the moment on stage. It was a little bit confusing when Jimmy Kimmel wouldn't get up, and I was wondering what was going through your mind at that moment, and if you have any thoughts on having that happen during your speech.
I don't know. I don't really. I know Jimmy Kimmel, and I don't know. I felt like the bit didn't bother me that much. I don't know what the internet thinks, but.
Okay, so I want to pay attention to the fact that she said the bit didn't bother her that much. And to me, what that says is I'm not going to let this mediocre white man steal my shine. They cut him out of the shot. Okay, on television, he was cut out of the shot at some point. We forgot he was up there. So him laying his ass on the floor, I don't know what that was supposed to do. I don't know how that was supposed to be funny. I don't know why at some moment he did not get his ass up off the ground and go back to wherever he was supposed to stand so that this woman could have her moments. But either way, I'm glad that she did not let it bother her that much. Okay. Because what's most important is that she won last night. That Sheryl Lee Ralph won last night. I believe Lizzo won last night. Zendaya won last night. It was a beautiful night for the black ladies over there at the Emmys, and I'm so happy for all of them. So with that being said, can y'all do me a favor before we move on into the foolishness of it all? Okay, can y'all like the video, please? Okay, so before we get into Nicki Minaj, I want to talk about Meg Thee Stallion. So I don't know what happened with Meg Thee Stallion and the song. She put Lil Kim on the Plan B remix, right? It was supposed to come out the other day. Then all of a sudden, it wasn't on her page. I couldn't really find it anywhere. I saw it posted on social media, but obviously something happened, right? I don't know what happened with it, but people automatically blame Megan. They said that Megan wasn't being as supportive, and how you shaking your ass on the internet, but you not talking about what happened to Lil Kim being on a song. I didn't hear the whole thing, but I heard snippets from it. I know that the song caused 50 Cent to make some comments about her baby, and then Lil Kim and 50 Cent went back and forth, and then Lil Kim's baby daddy jumped into the mix. Girl, hold up, let me slide down. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Okay, I can't play it because I ain't got time for that. But Lil Kim claps back at 50 Cent after he tries to reignite Nicki Minaj beef. Lil Kim has the internet's buzzing over her remix to Megan Thee Stallion's Plan B. On Thursday, the Queen Bee returned to music with a guest verse on Megan's Traumazine single, but 50 Cent misinterpreted the lyrics as a shot at Nicki Minaj's son Papa Bear. After hearing Kim's verse, 50 once again compared her to an owl while trying to reignite her decades-old beef with Nicki. In an Instagram story, Kim denied that she was dissing Nicki's son, while also slamming 50 for dissing her 8-year-old daughter, Royal Reign. This is not the first time 50 has tried to troll his Magic Stick collaborator. Back in October, he compared her to a leprechaun. Prior to that, he roasted the white Prada outfit she wore on stage at the BET Awards by comparing it to an owl. She did look like an owl. At the time, Kim claimed that 50 Cent once asked her out on a date. She turned him down. Oh, so that's why this is going on. He was wrong for this, but that was how that looked. She said, I never said a word about anyone's child. Please feel free to listen to the song where we were clearly talking about an ex. To try and twist my words to have an excuse to take digs at my child is disgusting. I'm one of the most disrespected legends in the game, but what you will not do is come for my child. I still can't believe y'all can't see through 50's lame ass, disgraceful, ugly, and narcissistic tactics. Y'all still falling for that shit. He created this whole false narrative to cause drama and confusion because the girl he wanted is getting too much attention. Cuban Link, you are a gorgeous, sophisticated, intelligent woman, but being with someone who openly and comfortably attacks children is a bad look. Get out while you can, girl. Anyone who knows me knows if you are my enemy, I would never say anything about anyone's child. Kids are off limits. It's so crazy how a song about bitch ass niggas could touch a bitch ass nigga's soul so deeply that he resorts to attacking a child. Oh yeah, it's official. It's official to say I'm that bitch. Okay, 50, you got me. The song was about you. The Stallion, Meg the Stallion, Lil Kim, Plan B remix. Let's go. Okay, 50 Cent, keep my daughter name out your internet comedy. Okay, that's what Mr. Paper had to say. Shorty made a whole song about me and YouTube took it down. God don't like ugly, ma. Playing what? Child, what? Child, what? Not Rolling Ray. It ain't comedy when he directly disrespects your daughter. And as a man, you look weak allowing him to do just that. But you so New York. Do better. Tighten up. Oh my God. Not Rolling Ray telling you, the Mr. Papers to tighten up. Child. The way he looking in these pictures show me he ain't shit. Anyway. But yeah, so that's what happened there. Also Meg the Stallion was on this documentary.
You see a lot of people attacking a woman, right? And then it's like the first thing they think is let's bandwagon on it. I also heard this. I also know that.
Okay, we don't need to hear the whole thing, but she still hasn't commented about the Lil Kim thing. And here's the thing: everybody wants to rush to believe she ain't shit and it's something that she did, but y'all know how record labels fuck with the songs all the time. Like it's like I don't know if I can say that I feel like it's Meg just yet. I would really like for us to get more information before we jump on the bandwagon, as she said, to trash her, because a lot of y'all look for any opportunity to do so. I don't think anybody would do a song with Lil Kim with the, and then be like, oh, I don't really want the song to come out. Like, I don't think that. And plus, also, Lil Kim is in the studio with Cardi B right now in Swiss Beats. I think I just saw that recently. Meg doesn't have control over her music. That's another thing. Like, we have to remember that she's still in litigation dealing with her music from this album. So I feel like, it may not be what y'all think it is, and I won't rush to jump on the Meg hate train like a lot of y'all like to do. Okay, a lot of y'all like to do that. Just like Sweetie was put off FNF. Things happen behind the scenes. Exactly. It may not always be the artist whose song it is who's the issue or the problem. you know? And honestly, I feel like a lot of these, like 50 Cent and a lot of these other men behind the scenes, they love to hype up beef between the female rappers. I don't know why, but you should also ask yourself, why in society does it seem like men don't really promote women coming together and working together? The men in the community don't promote it. They don't like it. They like to create division amongst the women. To me, I feel like they love to create division amongst the women, and I think some women play into it, and I think some women try not to. Okay. I also heard that people are actually arguing about whether Lil Kim is a legend or not, and I just kind of feel like when you've been copied as many times as Lil Kim, it goes without saying. Like, anybody that doesn't recognize Lil Kim as a legend is just kidding themselves, lying, delusional, crazy, a barb. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But I know one thing, I ain't scared of you mother. Okay? And I'm tired of y'all with this, because at the end of the day, Lil Kim came before Nicki. Obviously, Kim is the blueprint. Nobody did what Kim did before her. And yes, you can say Adina Howard was sexual before everybody else, but as far as a rap woman, a rapper that's a woman in this industry, I don't think anybody did it to Kim's level like Kim at the time. Nobody had that many deals with all, Mac. I remember the Mac deal. When Kim got that Mac deal, that shit was huge. Black people wasn't even wearing fucking Mac makeup like that before Lil Kim and Mary J. Blige was all of a sudden doing ads for them. Y'all don't even realize how culture was changed because of Kimberly. Okay? I don't always agree with the way Kimberly has done things, just like I don't always agree with the way that Nicki has done things. Still fans of both of them. But we ain't fitting to sit up here and act like Lil Kim is not the blueprints from which all of the rap girls, including Nicki, have derived from. Stop it. It's foolishness at this point. I can go and find fucking pictures that are verbatim copies of photo shoots that Kim was doing when Nicki was in high school. Middle school, for that matter. So I just, I don't like what y'all do. Okay. I don't like how y'all, this revisionist history, because I like this person, that means I have to lie and down this other person. Like, no, I'm not doing that with y'all. Okay. Of course, Queen Latifah did it, but what I mean is Queen Latifah's aesthetic went from like hip hop queen respectability, and then it went to Hollywood. It's not the same thing as Kim being the suck my dick girl. Okay. Okay. It definitely was. I know y'all love to throw Foxy on there, and Foxy was definitely at that time. She was definitely like, iconic. But I still feel like now that we are 20 years away from the 90s, 20, 30 years away from the 90s, I need for y'all to be honest about the fact that Kim clearly surpassed Foxy. And y'all are constantly comparing them to, because they were at odds at the beginning of their careers. We are now 25 years in. They are not in the same lane anymore. They're not. Okay. Now, we can go pull up Vibe magazine covers when everybody was together and it was on the same level at that time. But after Biggie died, I don't think I heard anything else from Foxy after like 95, 96, 97. I think that was like it, if I recall. Like that Woo album, I feel like was maybe the last time I was really hearing Foxy like that. Then Kim just kept going. Kim kept going all the way till she got out of jail. Do y'all not put your lighters up? Like, nah. We ain't fitting to sit up here and play Kimberly like that. I'm not gonna do that with y'all. I'm not gonna do it ever. The truth is the truth. Okay, everybody can be talented, everybody can be gifted, everybody can be beautiful, everybody can be special in their own right. But as it pertains to this hip-hop shit and the chain of events, we're not going to front on Kimberly the way I see y'all trying to front on Kimberly. Okay. Now, moving on from that, and y'all know I can't stand 50 Cent. Like, I feel like I don't know what's wrong with 50 Cent, but don't like it. Saw this.
Almost ready? Yeah. I thought you smoked.
Nah, I just quit. Monkeypox.
Don't let that P Valley shit fool you, boy.
Okay, so this was a skit. This was a skit. To me, it was obviously a skit because it was shot from different angles. Nobody shoots like a regular sit down like this from these different angles. Do y'all see that? Now, angle, angle, angle. This was obviously edited together. I know a lot of people don't understand this because they're so used to watching this shit, but they don't understand how things are, put together. It's a skit. Everybody took it seriously. People in the comments were taking it seriously. And he had to come out and apologize. Here it is.
Hey, what's up, people? So just wanted to come on and let you all know that I really enjoyed doing the Marlon Roy interview, but I wanted to address the skit that is being shown separate from the interview. When I was approached about the skit, it was after we had already done the interview, which I think is great. I hope you all get a chance to check it out. But the skit, I was told, was to be done to make fun at the rumors and the ignorance that people surround myself and the character and me having my own strain and people maybe not wanting to smoke with me because of the character that I play on Lil Murder. And so we're picking fun at the ignorance of those people that make fun and create those situations. And that skit was supposed to bring a certain amount of attention to the interview. And I believe it's doing the exact opposite. It's not really showing the light and the love that was shown in that interview. I believe that the skit has definitely offended some people. I've seen your comments and I apologize for that. That was never our intent. And we have learned very quickly that ignorance is ignorance. You can't make fun of ignorance. It's just ignorant. And so I wish I would have stuck with my first instinct and not have done the skit, but it's being taken down immediately across all platforms. We have reached out to people and make sure that we're getting it taken down. And once again, I apologize for offending anyone who watched that video, watched that skit, and felt like that it was inappropriate and offensive, especially to my loved ones and my family in the LGBT community.
Okay, so he ain't even got to finish. I'm tired of people apologizing for shit they don't have to apologize for. Who is this supposed to offend? Because the only people it seemed to make fun of to me was the ignorant ass men who somehow think that they can protect their mouths from shit. Like, so what's the difference between smoking with a girl that sucked dick before? Let me know. What's the difference? Okay, so to me, yes, I'm going to say this. Maybe funny for low vibrate. Like, I didn't think it was funny. I'm going to say that. I don't think it was funny. But I also don't feel like it was offensive because it was making fun of the people who are this stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it, to me, but I don't think it had anything negative about gay people. But no, this is how ignorant niggas be. Niggas really be out here sucking it on all these, look, eating women's ass. They do all kind of shit. And then want to turn around and say somebody else's mouth is nasty. What? You niggas is crazy. So I don't even feel like he should have, I don't think he should have like really even addressed it like that. Cause I don't think it was that deep, but I also understand not wanting to upset people. So I get it. That's not how it was taken. Thousands of people laughed at gay people in the comments. So because the niggas is ignorant in the comments, gotcha. Listen, I understand where he's coming from, but I don't think he should have to take like the brunt of that. Cause I don't think I don't even understand how is he responsible for what the people in the comments were saying either. You know what I'm saying? Like people always say crazy shit in the comments. Okay. Shout out to JL Fines with his sexy self. Okay. But let's talk about people in the comments. Since we're talking about people in the comments, let's talk about people in the motherfucking comments. Okay, because this story yesterday pissed me the off. I'ma just go ahead and keep it a buck with y'all. When I tell y'all this shit had me Like I was sitting there for a minute, just kind of like, this is some sick ass shit. This is really some sick ass shit. So y'all, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know who PNB Rock is. Y'all know a lot of these artists who end up getting killed, and I don't know them until they end up getting killed, and it's sad, okay? But I wasn't really familiar with RNB Rock, okay? He was shot in LA on the east side at a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. I believe it's in an area that is highly violent. Okay, people that work at that restaurant get robbed all the time. People in the area get robbed all the time. It's not a good area for anybody to, like, I guess, be in, especially if you are well known. You're a rapper. You have on nice. No, I mean, I may have heard it. I might have heard it, but that's, y'all have to understand. Like, just because I heard your song, don't mean that I know who you are. Like, it don't work like that. Like I mean, you know, he used to, who the hell is Aaliyah J? See what I'm saying? Like, I don't know any of these people, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all not gonna make me know it. I know. I'm so behind. I know. I'm old. I don't be knowing people. I don't know. Okay, but yes, rest in peace to the young man. Don't get me wrong. What I did not like about this was Kodak Black and other people insinuating that his baby mama set him up to be shot, robbed, and later on we found out he was killed. I found it extremely dark, disgusting, distasteful, disrespectful, and unforgivable for people to actively be online, thousands of you online saying that it is her fault because she posted their breakfast and their location on the internet. And it's so funny that so many people had that to say because it comes from the same people that do this shit. And then another thing, you have people like Kodak Black, you have people like Tekashi 6ix9ine that often put their illegal activities online all the time. And have the audacity after this girl watch her man be murdered in front of her eyes with her child sitting there. And y'all really sitting up there like that girl wanted that to happen, right? Because that's how messed up we are, right? That we would want something like that to happen in front of our fucking kid. Are y'all crazy? Are y'all crazy? Y'all are crazy, man. And it is so bothersome to me because I honestly have the ability to put myself in other people's shoes. And I could not imagine this woman being in this situation. For all of y'all to blame her instead of the person who killed him. And then the thing about it that kills me is that y'all really act like the nigga is not a noticeable person walking around Los Angeles. They had already posted where they were the day before. She posts the breakfast, and then all of a sudden it's automatically her fault. It couldn't be the fault of, I don't know, the people who saw him outside the place, the people that worked there, people that were actually in the restaurant that may have saw him. There were so many different ways that he could have been seen, that somebody could have not even recognized who he was and just saw a nigga with jewelry on and no security. But y'all blame her, right? Y'all do what y'all do. Y'all get online and y'all blame her. And then somebody who I really admired, Tamika Mallory, I saw Tamika Mallory post, and her post made me feel a way as well. I'm not even going to read or listen to the stupid shit that Kodak Black said. It's Tamika Mallory. Yes, here's Tamika Mallory's post. Tonight, I was asked by a TMZ reporter if rappers are in the most danger. My answer, Black people are in danger, and the Black man is an endangered species. We cannot look at these incidents as rappers or just the street. We are dying everywhere and on all levels. The American institution is killing us. Black men, you best convene and plan for war. Your queens need you. Your families need you. This attack is against our children and families. Our entire community is in jeopardy. Meet in small groups and build to the masses. Move and God will handle the rest. It won't fix itself. You have to go at it together. God bless the soul of this young king. Okay, so let me say something. What the fuck are black men going to do when he was probably killed by another black man? Can somebody explain it to me? Can somebody explain it to me how, like, I understand, y'all. I do understand how systematic racism, being in an area that's very poor, people are going to be out here desperate. We are actually in a very heightened fucked up time. I don't know why everybody's acting like, you know, this hasn't been happening consistently over and over again, because first of all, it's like to talk a lot of shit about how hard they are and what they can handle and how they don't need all of that. People, you know, because he did a whole interview. We're going to listen to it. But he did a whole interview talking about he's been ran up on more than once and continues to walk around as if nothing's going to happen. A lot of y'all think that nothing's going to happen to y'all, for one. A lot of y'all floss and don't give a fuck. A lot of y'all think y'all are harder than y'all actually are. A lot of y'all do a lot of this online beef shit, and then people catch y'all out in the streets slipping. But we're going to put it all on racism and his baby mama, the woman who he has this child with, the woman that has to live on and raise his child. Y'all are online blaming her for his death, not the man that killed him, not the bum that rolled up and killed this man for his possessions when he could have just shot him or hit him upside the head. You could have shot him in the shoulder. You could have shot him in the knee. You could have shot him in the foot. You could have shot him in the arm. You could have shot him anywhere to steal from him, incapacitate him and not kill him. But that's not what happened. So don't sit up here and act like, oh, poverty and racism. Don't do that. Because at the end of the day, the only moment that mattered was the moment when the person who shot this man decided to shoot him and kill him. That's the only moment that mattered. It wasn't the moment that she posted the location, because the person that came there could have still robbed him and not killed him. And they still did the shit. So at what point are we going to ask, why is it that it is promoted? Why is it that it's acceptable for black men to be violent, to be humbuggish, to be criminals, to rob, to kill, to carry guns, to start shit, to be bout it? Y'all promote that shit in this culture, and when shit happens, that's a reflection of that promotion. Y'all want to look for everybody to blame but the niggas who promote the shit. It is sickening to me. Sickening to me that y'all gonna find everybody else to blame, but you're not gonna blame the culture. You're not gonna blame all of the black men that get online and promote this type of foolishness. Always want to be hard, right? Y'all thugs, y'all hard. Y'all gonna get it how y'all did. Y'all gonna do whatever. Right? Right? That's how y'all talk. That's how y'all think. That's how y'all live. But somehow, the location being posted is the problem. Nigga in a public place. But the location, that's the problem. Racism, not the moment when the nigga decided, I'm going to kill this man instead of just robbing him and going on about my way. I'm going to kill him. Not the moment where y'all continuously promote this violence, this depravity in the music, in social media. Y'all think that this shit don't connect? It all connects. It all connects. Just watching Cynthia G on Fox Soul having a conversation with, all of the ignorant niggas over there, okay? Dr. Umar and all of them who want to talk about the fucking 60s. That lady sat up there and said, y'all gonna blame black women and y'all gonna blame white people. That's what y'all always gonna do. And what did they do when this man got killed? The man body probably wasn't even cold yet. And y'all ran to terrorize, blame, and promote that something needed to be done about the woman he had a child with. Oh, he warned her about that before. Then why the fuck he still going to LA walking around with no security then, if he warned her about it? This shit was extremely bothersome to me, y'all. And it hurt me. And I mean, honestly, I could cry right now. I could cry right now. I could not imagine. Yeah, they were saying she set him up. I saw so many comments. Why? Why would she set him up? And why would she have her fucking daughter there while it was happening? Somebody tell me. I'm going to need for y'all to have way more evidence. I'm going to need for y'all to have way more information than y'all have before y'all get out there and promote shit like that that can be dangerous to somebody that's already been traumatized in the worst fucking way possible. How dare y'all do that shit? How dare y'all get online and do that to that girl after that? Don't ever in y'all fucking lives ask me again to have sympathy for no Nicki Minaj about nothing. Thank you for the super chat, Bohemian Babe. Thank you for the sermon as always. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm going back up. Hey, Kenya Jones. Thank you for the super chat. Hope my super chat wasn't insensitive. I didn't realize what she was talking about when I popped in. No, I didn't even see it. I'm going to go back up. Thank you, Lauren, for the super chat. She's a black woman in America. Of course, she's to blame. We are to blame for everything that's wrong. Always. Thank you, DeQuasia, for the super chat. I'm more sickened at the fact that his body was being recorded and exposed on the internet. The high of desensitization. Thank you. Is real. Yeah, it is. But you know, I didn't watch that because I already know I'm not watching it. I don't need to see that. But to me, it is far more problematic to blame her. And I think it's because at the end of the day, his body, he's already gone. Seeing it is fucked up. But there's nothing more fucked up than her going through that with her baby sitting right next to her. And not even a few hours later, y'all are all online saying that she set him up. Nothing is more horrifying than that. Kenya, thank you for the super chat. Sorry, I was at work. Congrats on the interview with Candy. I was in her comments caping for you. Embarrassed myself, but you deserve. You did not. Candy feeling you, in my opinion. Both of you are fine as hell. Listen, thank you so much. And if that's the case, listen, Candy know where to find me. Okay. Okay, Candy know where to find me. But thank you for that. Yeah, no. I don't know if they caught the person yet. Last time I checked, they had not caught the person, but I am more than sure it was probably like, you know, some black dude that was a bum in the neighborhood. Because there's a lot of people who live in that area was saying that people from LA don't even go over there because that area is so, you know, so bad, so violent. People get robbed over there all the time. It's real bummy over there. So girl is so beautiful. I feel so bad for her, and I feel so bad for her mom. And it is just really alarming to me how many of y'all got online to make it that girl's fault. And I want to say shout out to Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry, Cardi B. I'm sorry. Shout out to Cardi B. Okay? Shout out to Cardi B. Because Cardi B always shows up in a way that makes me appreciate her. After Kodak Black and Nicki Minaj's tweets, and I'm gonna go back to Nicki Minaj shit. Let me get through this first. But Cardi said, I highly doubt, was always looking at PNB's baby mom egg. She highly doubts they were looking at it. He was in a bad location and people stay outside plotting. It's very irresponsible and inconsiderate to blame her for something so tragic. We should be sending nothing but love to her and his family at this time. That's how I felt. And another thing, like, how do they know that she was there with him when this is all she posted? She could have been at Roscoe's by herself for all we know. It wasn't like she posted a picture of the two of them or him. It was just the breakfast that they ate. And people do this all the time. People post where they are and what they're eating all the time. It's not safe. It's not the smartest thing to do. Of course not. But you have no idea. None of you people on social media know for a fact that that's the reason or how this happened. So how dare you put that out there in such a way to put that girl in danger, or to make, to me, I feel like to make her want to harm herself. And Kodak Black said exactly that. And I want y'all to know why I don't care about him. I don't care about his music. I don't want to hear anything from him. He's a demon. He needs to go some fucking where. Nicki Minaj, after Pop Smoke, there's no way we as rappers or our loved ones are still posting locations to our whereabouts to show waffles and some fried chicken. He was such a pleasure to work with. Condolences. And the fact that y'all actually sitting up there talking, this is what I commented, not after liking tweets about causing folks bodily harm. Because she went on, the people around these rappers gain so much. It's time to start really reminding them over and over, at least try to put your foot down. If you care, tell them you're not loved like you think you are. You're prey in a world full of predators. What's not clicking? Yup, I'm going to say what I want. As a rapper and as a mother, I know firsthand how these guys feel coming from the streets, them being able to provide for their moms. My heart is hurting for the mothers of these kids that tried to make something better of their lives. Let's educate ASAP. All the grandstanding. It's never the wrong time. If it saves one young rapper, just one, then we've done our jobs. I spoke on losing our own at the VMAs. Enough is enough. My God, I don't give a fuck about no fucking hate tweets. Go, y'all, dumb and stuff. Oh, so you don't care nothing about no hate tweets? You don't care nothing about the hate tweets that actually end up causing a lot of this foolishness on. And that's the thing. You want to sit up here and talk about how posting locations is the reasons for you motherfuckers getting killed and not because y'all create beef online? Hold up, because y'all are not the ones that be bawling crying after you just work with or just spoke to one of your own. Right. His baby mama isn't bawling crying, right, Nicki? His baby mama and his daughter who were there with him, they're not bawling crying, right? Only the rappers that got a chance to meet him for a couple of hours one time. Right, Nicki? I belong to this shit. I'ma fucking speak on it. If it gets attention from y'all being ignorant, then so be it. At least it'll save lives. Fuck out of here. Oh, we trying to save lives, Nicki? Is that what we trying to do, bitch? Oh, we trying to save lives? Oh, okay. I didn't know we was trying to save lives. I didn't know we was trying to save lives. I didn't know that's what we was trying to do. Okay, she hasn't posted it to her egg yet. I didn't know. Because see, when I found out yesterday how you had your looking barbs doxing for Harriet, I was upset. I was highly upset. And y'all can go and watch the video for yourselves. I posted it on my community page. But the same that's sitting up here talking about protecting people and violence and mental health and all of this grandstanding and shit that she doing, talk about she don't give a fuck about tweets. You mean the tweets that threaten to harm Kimberly and her family and her nieces? You mean like that? You think, you mean like the people that posted her phone number on Twitter? Yeah, all of this happened the same day, yesterday. I'm gonna pull up Kim. I'm gonna pull up Kimberly's video. I'm gonna pull up Kimberly's video, and I want to just play a portion of it. I'm gonna just play a portion of it. But if you think I give a fuck about you grandstanding, acting like you give a fuck about people, you don't give a fuck about nobody. You don't give a fuck about nobody. All that girl said was that she gave a critique on you. You are a public figure. She gave a motherfucking critique, and you sent all of your bald head, weird ass. Yeah, I said bald head, even though I ain't got no hair. I sure did. You sent all of your mindless, brainless, crazy ass fans after that girl to the point that they were threatening her nieces, threatening to show up to her niece's school. Let's see where I can take it back.
My protected.
Hold up.
I feel like Super Freaky Girl is a shitty, gimmicky throwaway song. And I feel extremely distressed because a world famous multimillionaire superstar actively chose to engage in targeted harassment of me for sharing my protected speech. Threats of murder and sexual assault and kidnapping, mass violence. When we know Nicki is seeing, it seems to me that Nicki might be seeing this stuff, right? Because she's actively liking things. And so certainly if I'm saying, hey, look, I am so okay getting dragged. I am so okay getting dragged, call me ugly, make fun of my body, whatever. But the terroristic threats, are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to intervene on the terroristic threats though? Because that doesn't seem like something that you would want associated with your legacy. Okay. I am going, let's go back here. Okay, this one, 6,000 quote tweets, 40,000 likes, 5,000 retweets. It's hard for me to imagine that somebody is extremely online, as Nicki Minaj would not be aware of this stuff. I do believe that Nicki's fan base is a reflection of her. And so is any of this surprising? No, not surprising. I remember a couple of years ago when Juana Thompson got doxxed and
yeah, she did that. I remember that.
I have a few relationships engage with violent interactions.
Oh, let me see.
Somehow found.
There we go. Hold up. I'm just showing y'all a little bit. I'm about to finish after this, but I want y'all to see this shit before I move on to the Garcelle Bouvet portion.
Like what?
This is on her phone.
So I am going to try to get around some of the, YouTube censorship by not exactly saying everything here. But hypocritical hoe, bitch, she did nothing but defend herself. But when she does, y'all call her evil and crazy. Knock it the fuck off. Don't ever mention, oops. Nicki, she's the queen of rap. You're a nobody. Cut it the fuck off. Stop speaking on Nicki, you weird bitch. Okay, that's normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's normal fan shit. Oh, somebody somehow found my phone number, which honestly, that's me. My fault. It's real easy to find my phone number because it is up a couple different places. Okay, so it's normal. You've been warned. Stop speaking on Nicki. And then it gets weird. Then it escalates to this stuff. I know where your brother goes to school. Do you want him paid? 1 to the head. Whore, slut, cunt, nobody loves you. I will hunt you down. Your secure building can only save you for so long. At some point, you're going to go out. And I promise you, I will be there right behind you. They will find you in some alley mutilated. Oh, but
she liked some of the tweets. And then by product, her fans are now emboldened to do more. I hope Kimberly's okay today. I noticed when she was online, I was like, oh, something must be going on because Kimberly's on live right now. She's never live. I usually just see her premieres and stuff. It's not okay. It's not okay for somebody to give out their opinion and then for you to send your hundreds of thousands of fans after them as if it's anywhere equal. I said one thing or two things, whatever I said, I'm one person saying that about a superstar who already had her blocked. So she shouldn't have even seen the stuff that Kimberly tweeted. But somebody sent it to her and responded, and then Nicki liked it. And then therefore now even more of them come and flood. And now we get the DMs and the text messages. And now they're talking about going to her brother's school and her niece's school and coming to her house. And y'all are really going to... And then she went back and deleted it after she liked it. But y'all going to act like Bondy's always going after Nicki. Bondy's... Oh, you just don't like her. You know what? If that's how you feel, guess what? I don't. And I don't give a fuck. Now what? Because I don't like that. I don't like for you to do shit like that to people. That's really messed up. And people are crazy out here right now. And you will put that girl in danger over her opinion over a song? Nah, it ain't equal. That ain't equal. Thank you, Summer D, for the super chat. Nicki always shows her true colors. How can I say that shaking my head? This society isn't going down here. It's already there. Thank you for the super chat. And you ain't never lie. You ain't never lie. Child, let me make sure I'm going through y'all. I don't want to miss none of my super chats because I appreciate y'all phone. Because they're gonna flag this. Remember, it'll be available on my website, BondyBlueShow.com. Did you see that people responded to her by telling her that she's married to a sex offender, so we all know her location? Thank you, Elite Leo. I did see that, and I found it hilarious. That's why I was going to mention that as we're going to get into Garzel Bouvet's portion of this shit. Coach G, thank you for the super chat. She act like her own husband ain't on a registry. We can't look up her location. If we want to. I cannot stand her. Thank you for the super chat. Danielle, thank you for the super chat. I remember 8 years ago when Nicki sent her barbs after me, had my behind on all the shade room telling me to kill myself. Thank God I don't have a weak mind. I'm glad you don't have a weak mind either, Danielle. More power to you, love. But that shit is whack. And then somebody was in, I posted this video from Harriet. I posted it on my community page. And somebody won't say, y'all act like, Nicki's fans are the only ones because Beyonce's fans are just as bad. And it's like, I don't give a... We talking about this right now, first of all. Y'all always like conflating issues to try to deflect from the fact that we talking about your fave in a light that you can't even really argue with. Y'all mad that y'all can't even argue that was fucked up what she did. She was wilding yesterday. Okay? And to me, to do that on top of the shit with her, and yes, Beyonce has told her fans to calm the fuck down before. And if you watch Kimberly's video, she mentions that Beyonce has absolutely told her people to calm down at times because they done too much. But even though we're not talking about Beyonce, if something had happened with the Beehive, we'd be talking about Beyonce. But we're talking about Onika because she got her ass on Queen Radio and decided to lose it. And it makes me wonder what's going on with Kenneth Petty because it makes me feel like he must be upsetting you. Especially when she went off on that girl last week who was asking that white man about why it was he was on TikTok showing all of the various white women he had been dating. And she was like, damn, no variety. And Nicki got online and proceeded to drag this young woman for filth about why does she even care about what white people are doing? Get a fucking life and all of this. And I was just like, so she can't make a TikTok video about what she talking about, but you as a celebrity with hundreds of millions of followers can drag her online, and you think that's socially responsible? Miss, I care about mental health. You thought that was socially responsible? That made me feel like, so is Ken cheating on Nicki with a white girl? Like, what's going on, Nicki? Because it feels like something is going on with you, and you're now projecting it all over the place. That's what it feels like to me. Maxwell, thank you for the super chat. Looks like Kim will sue. I hope she wins too. Nicki needs to learn a lesson because this is dangerous. I'm a huge supporter of you and Kim. Thank you. And Kim is not even real like low key, you know what I'm saying? She's great. She gives great commentary, but it ain't even all of that. It ain't even all of that. Oh my God. And shout out for Harriet. Shout out to Kimberly. I hope she's okay. And I hope she's able to, rectify the situation however she needs. But that's crazy, y'all. That's crazy that y'all think it's okay to do that type of shit to people. And I really don't want to hear y'all always deflecting. Oh, Cardi does this. Oh, this one does that. At the end of the day, we talking about Onika Mirage right now. Stay on focus. Okay? I meant to go back and play that PNB Rock interview, but I don't need to play it. He already talked about how people have tried to rob him in LA several times, and he still was going back with no security to prove how hard he was. Nicki. And you do the same shit. You always want to prove how hard you are. You online liking tweets and shit about harming people, and we gonna forget about the Jennifer Huff situation? Oh yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Jennifer Huff situation, because y'all really thought that y'all did something when y'all posted that chopped up ass video of that old ass phone conversation that Jennifer Huff was having when she was describing to one of the goons. Allegedly, she was describing to them about how she had recanted her story as a teenager because she was pushed to do that by the people she was living with, because I believe she was in like foster care, and her family and friends and everybody was scared of what was going to happen. So they were telling her to recant her story, and she was trying to recant her story. I remember a couple of weeks ago, they posted that shit at midnight. Tasha K posted it, and a couple of other of the blogs posted it right at midnight. And I remember watching it, and I was like, y'all done edited this in way too many clips. And also, I feel like I've already heard her talk about how she was tried to recant her statement back then. Doesn't mean that it didn't happen. I mean, she got scared and tried to recant because she was pressured to do so. And if you actually paid attention, and I say a lot of y'all don't know anything about editing because y'all don't pay attention to the way people cut shit up. If she had said all of that, they would have been able to play those clips in whole sequences. None of those clips were in full sequences. They chopped and edited that shit up as if it was a trailer for a movie, bitch. They chopped it up, and then they posted it at midnight, trying to see what was going to happen. I think it was one of the first things she did to get some more publicity for the shit she got going on, because that's what Nicki does. Nicki drums up drama online, gets on Queen Radio, screams about freedom, and then throws y'all some old teeny bopper ass fucking visual and music for y'all to fall in love with. Now, I like the Super Freak song. I do. But I also have told y'all constantly about how I have wanted Nicki to do some graduating in the way she, does her thing, because she's getting older now, and we would just like to see some progression from, the shit you were doing when you were in your 20s, now that you're in your late 30s. You know what I'm saying? We've all grown. We've grown with you, bitch. We're around the same age. You might be a few years older than me, but we all grew up together. As far as I'm concerned, there has been change in everybody's art. Why is your art still the same? That's a critique. You don't have to agree with it, but it's not going to harm her. Any critique of her is not going to fully harm her. Just like the critiques people have of me. It may hurt my feelings, but if I don't read them, it ain't doing shit to me. Now, you threatening me with bodily harm, that's harmful. That's a different situation. Now, Jennifer Huff, in her interview with Garcelle and the rest of the ladies at The Real, talked about all of this same shit, about recanting the statement back in the day, about being threatened. Okay, when it came time for Nicki was trying to get Kenneth to be moved around and all of that, and he couldn't be moved around because of, him being on the, offenders registry. Okay, he's on the registry. So he couldn't move around as she wanted him to. So they thought if they got her to recant, they would be able to get him off of there, and they couldn't. And, that's just what it is. But all of that was to try to get her to recant so that he could get off the registry, so that he would be able to move around with Nicki as he wanted to, as he should, as her husband. The problem with that is sometimes your money doesn't fix everything. and it wasn't going to fix this. Jennifer Huff went on the reel and did her interview, whether y'all believe her or not. That was not up to Garcelle Bouvet. That was not up to Garcelle, who probably got on that show, who's coming on that show as a guest, especially since Garcelle, that was like her first season on the show. So why would you think she was the person booking talent when you know how this works? So this is what Nicki Minaj decided to do.
Don't leave comments under my son's page. Bitch, if you can't feel this.
Hold up. Let's.
Because they wanted ratings. And the next thing that happened to them, they were canceled. And now this lady is on one of the Real Housewives talking about, leave my son alone. Don't leave comments under my son's page. Bitch, if you can't feel this, stand a motherfucking heat. Get the fuck out the kitchen, bitch.
Isn't that ironic?
Do you care about my motherfucking son, bitch? Did you care about my motherfucking son, hoe? I see why that white man left you, bitch.
All right. So this was because Garcelle's son was being attacked on social media, a lot of racist comments, I believe. And, she was very upset about all of those negative, racial comments about her son. Y'all know I don't watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, so I didn't really know what was going on. It wasn't until Nicki decided to take what Garcelle was upset about people attacking her kids online, which people actually making comments about your child is what I would call attacking somebody's child. Somebody doing an interview with their father's victim, girl. And this is what we have all been saying from the very beginning. And this is what is so alarming to me that y'all don't understand this. And after I finish talking about this, I'm going to go into Ray J, because a lot of y'all don't seem to understand. Nobody gives up about you having children when it comes to certain things. If your husband is on this registry, if your husband has been convicted of assault, if your husband has been convicted of manslaughter, you're not going to be able to live that down just because you have $100 million in an account and 100 million followers on social media. You can't live that type of shit down. Everybody knows that. That's why when you get to a certain level in your life, you don't reach to the bottom and pull people up with you who have those types of issues, because now they're going to be your issues. That was the main reason, Nicki. So now, if you can't deal with the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen. What? You decided out of all of the people you could have had to go back to some you knew growing up, who ain't worked, who has a record, who had been convicted of these things before you got with him. You decided to get with him, marry him, and then procreate with him. And now that people won't let y'all forget what he did, you're now trying to, I guess, project that onto Garcelle, because Garcelle is telling people to stop making racist comments about her kid on her social media. What? Those are not the same things, Nicki. Those are not the same things at all. If you don't care about the life your child is going to have with the father that's on the offenders registry, then why the fuck do you expect anybody else to? Tell me. You didn't care. So why do you expect anybody else to care, Nicki? That makes no sense to me. Y'all really act like there are no consequences to the decisions you make in your life. Ain't nobody perfect, y'all. So please don't take this as me grandstanding or anything like that. But I feel like that's common sense, that if you don't want people to bring up your man being convicted of sexual assault, then you probably shouldn't marry and have children with a man that's been convicted of sexual assault. Start there. How dare you, bitch? Like, Nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect, and that goes without saying. But some shit needs to be addressed. Some shit needs to be stopped. And at some point, there needs to be some accountability. And I don't see any accountability for the way Nicki goes online and does the fucking most just so y'all can go buy her little raggedy ass song. Yeah, I said it. Now, Ray J. Let's go over to Ray J, where he has gaslit all of the black people and made y'all feel like y'all need to get y'all asses online and defend his right to respond to the Kardashians. He has a right to respond. He has a right to defend himself. I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all weird. What does this say? Kim Kardashian superstar release 200 okay. So I feel like what it was, it might have been last year, maybe the year before that, where Ray J posted that he still gets checks from his sex tape with Kim Kardashian. So it's very weird to me, my G. It's very, very weird to me, my G, that everybody is online acting like we didn't know this. I feel like we've always known that it was a setup from the very beginning, okay? Now, I don't know who told Ray J, okay? I don't know who told Ray J that if it wasn't for this sex tape, if it wasn't for Kim and Chris trying to make him look like a bad guy, that he wouldn't be considered a scumbag. I don't know who told him that, because the nigga's a scumbag anyway. I don't know if y'all know. Ray J is a scumbag with or without the Kardashians. So I'm going to start with y'all there, okay? I'm going to start with y'all there. Because a lot of y'all took the standpoint, Ray J has every right to defend himself. And what you are missing is that it's a setup, and it's been a setup. So when Ray J gets his ass online to wax poetical about a mutual business deal, understand it's because they're still in a mutual business deal. I think Kim Kardashian's show on Peacock isn't doing that good. I think people are tired of Princess and Ray J breaking up on Love and Hip Hop Miami. So why not reignite? Why do we have to reignite the sex tape, y'all? If not for the fact that both of them are doing what they've always done, which is using social media. Oh, it's on Hulu? Oh, all right, my bad. Hulu, Peacock, bitch, wherever. It's a streaming site, and it ain't E-Network no more, okay? I don't watch the Kardashians. They've never been interesting to me. I have no idea what's going on a Kardashian show, but I watch Love and Hip Hop, so I know what's going on Love and Hip Hop. Hold up. I ain't ready for you yet, Ray J. And what I know on Love and Hip Hop and what I've talked about on my Ratchet Reality reviews, okay, look for it probably on Thursday, girl. But one of the things I noticed when he talked about it, he said Whack 100, his partner, Blood, was the one that got online and said he had another tape. Kanye then hits Ray J up and says, hey, brother, you got a tape? Let me get that up out you. Ray J says, let's meet up. Ray J gives him whatever it was. We saw all the footage and pictures and everything, and still nobody gave a fuck. I want y'all to pay attention that all before this shit aired on both of their reality shows, it was happening in real time, and we were paying attention, but we weren't really paying attention like that, right? Whack tells Ray J, you the one that did this, bro. This on you. This not on me. This on you. That's what Whack said, right? Yeah, I hear my dog barking and she's bothering me. Hold up. I'm gonna have to go get her in a minute because she's doing too much. Anyway, hold up, y'all. Let me get back on my shit. Okay. They had already posted conversations between Ray J and Kanye a while ago with Kanye asking to meet up. They met up. He said he gave him whatever he had. And then Ray J gets on reality TV, gets on Love and Hip Hop and says he never had another tape. They had conversations and they had some other shit, but they never had another tape. Then he gets online and shows us all of this evidence, right? A lot of this evidence is the same shit that's already been put out there. Okay? Hold up, y'all. I need y'all to give me a second because I can't with her barking like this. Do me a favor, like the video. When I come back, we're going to get into Ray J. We're going to listen to him and we're going to continue on this rabbit hole because I'm telling y'all right now, everybody's trying to defend him. Everybody's trying to fight for his right to defend himself when really y'all don't need to do that. Ray J is not in any real trouble is how I feel. I don't feel like Ray J is losing out on deals because if that was the case, he would have missed out on deals a while ago. He wouldn't have been able to build Raycon Global the way he has if people felt a way about his sex tape with Kim Kardashian that came out in 2007. So yeah, like the video. I'll be right back. Y'all, I'm back. All right, y'all, I'm back. Let's go ahead and get into Ray J.
I don't know what the fuck you think this is, but you have fucked with the wrong person. Period. You have fucked with the wrong black person. Period. You don't fuck with the wrong black man. Oh no, you don't fuck with the wrong one.
Dog whistle.
I was just gonna handle this shit legally, right? And just hit you in court.
As you should.
And just get what I'm deserved from all of y'all being foul and trying to defame me. Trying to make me look bad. When you know what's up.
This nigga's crazy.
In 1 hour, I'm having them send everything I got. We going through receipts tonight, Chris. We going through receipts tonight, Kim. Everything that I got.
Everything.
I'm gonna let them see. And it ain't nothing.
Okay, so everything he got, gonna let him see it. Gonna ring it. Gonna run it. Run it, Ray J.
And I said something on the Daily Mail because I had to. He talking about he want the contracts back. What the fuck does that mean? I'm in the hospital.
He pulled it up on the projector.
First off, hold on. There I go. I'm like, go down a little bit. I'm the nigga with the substance.
You ain't got no substance. What are you talking about?
Like, look right here so they can see it. Like, look at my phone. What the fuck you talking about? I got 2 kids in a tech company.
This nigga is acting.
Why would I involve myself in this? I'm so past this.
Okay, so that's gaslighting. That's gaslighting. Even that text message right there is bullshit to me. If he asking you about a tape, you know Wack got online and said you had another tape. Why wouldn't you say, son, I don't have another tape. I don't know what y'all talking about. Why is your automatic response to bullshit and grandstand? What? Let's continue on.
Isn't that what y'all want from me? That's where I'm at. These niggas got niggas hating me, thinking I'm fucking crazy. So this is what this nigga put after. Let's not sense, and you know what? It's so crazy because this nigga Kanye like can put up everybody text message that he talked to, right? And then a nigga like us will do it and everybody will be mad. But give this nigga the glory. Fuck that nigga's glory. Let's talk about it, dog. Y'all can hate me on you. I'm doing this for my kids, nigga. I got nothing to lose for my kids.
You are not doing this for your kids. Your kids do not need this right now. Where are your kids? Your kids need you to spend time and stop calling their mama a hoe. That's what your kids need. Your kids need you to be with them, spend time with them, talk to them, and not out here putting your penis in all of the prostitutes and everything, and the strippers. That's what your kids need. They need you to have more respect for their mama on that reality show. That's what your kids need.
Check it out. So let's not use profanity. This nigga tell me let's not use profanity. Let's hop on a phone call later. Wack said you had the tapes in the safe. He lying. Because Wack ain't never said that. Because me and Wack both know that Wack was just playing around because Kris Jenner is the one who made us shoot the.
So he said on Love and Hip Hop that Wack said that he had the tapes. He said it on Love and Hip Hop, y'all, that Wack is the one that said Ray J had a tape. This is what Kanye said. Kanye said, Wack said you had tapes. He said, I'm assuming you know the full story from 05, right? How it happened, who brokered the deal. What does that have to do with your homeboy, Wack 100, getting online and saying that you have another tape? Kanye says, I heard you got another tape. Where's the tape? He says, oh, you know the whole story? All of this is deflection. Everything that he's saying, deflection.
Second sex tape in Santa Barbara. She made us, we'll get to that because I got all the proof on that too. I got all the emails. I got Kris Jenner. I got Kim walking into Vivid. Kim had on a white dress. I had on a white shirt. We walking into Vivid together with Kris. Like, it's over for them. Hold on, this is an appetizer. Go up. I'm assuming you know the full story. This is just me being honest. 05, right? How it happened. Who brokered the deal? Who put it all together? ET. Dog, all of what I'm. Can you
hold up?
You not focus on your phone and just focus on this, please? Like we
Who
live,
in the background
nigga.
laughing? Who in the background laughing? Could you not focus on your phone? Could you focus on what I'm trying to get you to focus on? Ray J.
Kim Kardashian got her handwriting and her fingerprints all over my contract. When you look at the two, when you look at my signature and you.
Okay, so just right now, these are the clips that I've saved, y'all. I want to mention that whenever I said to y'all that Ray J was gaslighting the Black community to get them to go and attack Kim after he's helped bolster Kim's career, help Kim become a racial appropriator and all of this shit. Now you want to get us to come help you beat her ass after you've used her and allowed her to use you to infiltrate the community and shit. Now you want us to come and help you beat her up. Boy, bye. Boy, bye. Ain't nobody helping you beat nobody ass behind this. And I just want to remind y'all, because have y'all heard about the sodomizing yet? Because every time I say something, there's somebody that wants to bring up this whole comment about, Kim saying that he did something. I just said what it was. I don't want to say it again. But Kim, said he did that to her while she was sleeping. I haven't heard a big deal about it, but I do remember when it was originally put out, the DMs were put out between her and Ray J a while ago. And she was like, it was just a joke, but I'll make sure it's fixed or whatever. So it was being put out there like none of this was really serious in the first place. After that, I didn't hear anything else about that. I didn't hear anything else about that until now, and Ray J isn't even talking about that. All he's talking about is the contracts. And all he's talking about is, they were in on it. He's not talking about that. He is talking about what actually happened when they signed the paperwork and her being a part of that deal. My response to hearing that in all of these clips is we already knew that. But then they're going to be all y'all people that want to defend him. Well, you know, she did say that he saw a nice turn. You know, she said that. Why is he not addressing that?
Got her signature on my deliverables. That say sex tape number 1, sex tape number 2, and guess what? The third sex tape or the second they've been trying to play me on, they call Santa Barbara Sex.
So there was
her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the mother and said, "Hey, like we're gonna go with the first one because the first one is better.
Like Mimi and
it gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made."
It sounds like that's what they do. To me, that sounds like that standard practice for a sex tape is when you have a bare sex tape, you bring it to Vivid. Vivid looks at it. Vivid says, let's go and shoot some shots so we can add in and just kind of make it more of a product versus just a regular at-home video, right? That's what they did. Mimi and Frico, Nico the Frico, as Stevie J would call him, they did the exact same thing.
I'll go do, but you watched it and made a decision, and then you get on whatever show you was on and take a lie detector test with a fraud. Kim Kardashian got her handwriting and her fingerprints all over.
So that's the part he was really upset about, right? Was the part Kris Jenner made Ray J and Kim reshoot tape for better angles. I don't know why anybody's surprised about this. Kris Jenner has always been about her money. Kris Jenner has always been about whatever it takes to get them famous. It doesn't matter what it is. And we knew that from jump, which is why a lot of people in the industry had no real respect for them. That's why Kim needed Kanye in order to get into the fashion realm, because he legitimized her, because she was not legitimate before him. As much as he needed her as a white woman in her proximity to whiteness, she also needed him to legitimize her. And so that's what happened. Okay?
All right, here go the sex tape contract. You want to see the sex tape contract? There go the sex tape contract. There it is. There's the whole thing, right? That's my handwriting. That's it, right? This is the sex tape full contract. They done already breached the contract by talking about it. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. There you go. Let's talk about it. Like, let's keep going, because I'm telling you, go down to that. That's important right there. That's important because that's my signature and that's Steve Hirsch's signature. And I love you, Steve. This ain't got nothing to do with you. This is about somebody fronting and lying. And I wish you can say something now when you saw her lying, but we'll deal with her later in court. She got to talk. She can. I hope she don't want to lie under oath. That's 4 years in. That's 4. You know. But 25 to life for the sodomy shit. Can you try to play me with? So these matter because this is the original contract. So with us, initialing everything proves that each letter, each page is confirmed that it's going down. Without our signatures right there, our initials, then these pages won't, like, they'll be void. Right now, look. This is just the first shit. Now, there's no way I could use Kim Kardashian's name in this contract if she wasn't a part of it. This is light, right? It shouldn't even say that. It should say like superstar something else to just keep it really vague so it's cool, right? But this is a full-on contract. I got 12.5%. Kim got 12.5%, right?
Okay.
Now, she got the same exact contract I got. And when we go to court, guess what? They got to pull that up because we got to see that because moms was lying and we need to make sure that it's not right? Same contract. We signed the same day. Go up some more. Now, I'm going to show you the whopper. Here's my handwriting. That's my handwriting. Check it out. Now, if y'all at home, this is what I want y'all to do. If y'all at home. I need everybody that really want to make sure that they see the whopper on this, because this is like in forensic files where you know you was at the scene.
This nigga so full of shit.
So that's my handwriting.
This nigga so full of shit.
If y'all Google Kim Kardashian's
okay, so basically what he's going to do is make it seem like Kim signed this shit for him. At the end of the day, this argument that he's making, I don't know why anybody would believe Kris Jenner that she didn't have anything to do with it. I don't know why anybody would believe that. That's a lie. Like, we know you did. Okay? I don't even know why anybody
That
would
was a big
respond.
bug. You saw that shit?
Not the bug landing on him. Hold up. I'm trying to see if I can find, but I already know who posted it. Hold up. Let me go to Lovely T right quick. Okay. Let me go to Lovely T right quick because I know she posted the Kris Jenner clip. And I told y'all I don't watch them. Okay. Oh, all right. Come on, Billboard. Come on, Billboard. Congratulations, Lovely T. I love it. Okay, hold up. Because I know I saw it. Ray J. Ray J. Ray J. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, where's the clip? Where's the clip though?
There's confirmed that it's going to track. Anybody that I did the deal with, that means that the whole deal we did is void because this is what we sold them. Look who was in the room with me. Look.
I feel like duh.
Exactly to the
yes, her name, her handwriting, all on the contract. I think this was absolutely an attempt to get famous off of your back. I think they saw. I think we've always recognized that Ray J got the short end of the deal when it came to this situation because they didn't expect for Kim Kardashian to blow up the way she did. But her mom had the right connections and they had the what's it called, y'all? They had the complexion for protection. So ultimately, Ray J, you really weren't fucked over on the deal. It was sad that she became more famous than you just because you had sex with her and she became more famous than you did. That was the only thing about it. But now we see that was because you are unreliable and your talent is waning. But Ray J, honestly, you just said that y'all both got 12.5. Y'all both got equal parts in how much money was made off the tape. So were you really fucked over, Ray J? I'm trying to find, where's the one? Is it just a post from her live? Yeah, I'm trying to find the post because I thought she actually posted when they were Kris Jenner. There we go.
Are you ready for this next question?
I don't know.
I'm going to show.
Okay, also I want to say, I don't know why anybody ever believes anything that comes out of their mouth. Ever since Kim Kardashian got on her show and got her ass, what she did, she got her ass, y'all, I hate when I space on words. 12.15 is not much in my opinion. It's really not. I was thinking the same thing, but I also felt like, I guess when it's a 12.5 of millions of dollars, it's better than nothing, I guess. X-ray ultrasound. Thank you. She did an X-ray of her ass in order to prove that her ass wasn't fake. But we know it was fake because we've seen before and after pictures, and we know that fat shows up on X-rays like every other fat on your body. It was fat. It wasn't silicone. So of course, you got up there to prove that your butt was fake when we know that you got a BBL. You didn't get implants put in your ass. You got fat taken out of your stomach and put in your ass. That's what you did. Okay? You just got it done very well. But she got on television to act like she was actually proving something to us by getting this X-ray that didn't show any silicone. It's like, yeah, bitch, because it's not silicone. It's fat. That's why. But that was early on before BBLs really took the the leap that they did. So I feel like, no, I don't ever believe anything they say. Like, duh, Ray J, duh. But don't come over here to Black Twitter and Black Instagram and try to get us to cape for you against them when you were fine with working with them and helping them to infiltrate and appropriate Black culture. Don't come call for us now, Ray J, with your disrespectful, ignorant ass. April, thank you for the super chat. My white coworker was shot, girl. This is known to us, but they literally still think that Ray leaked this sex tape and she had no choice but to sign a contract and make money off of it. Then they're not paying attention. Thank you for the super chat. But them versus us, right? They always, for some reason, white people always act so surprised when truths come out. And it's like, why are y'all always so surprised by truth that Black people have always known? It's weird. But let's play.
Show it to Cardi just to see her reaction.
I'm sweating.
Oh my God.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Did you help Kim release her sex tape?
It's okay. No.
Lying her ass off.
No.
True. Of course it's true.
Okay, so to be clear, I have seen people manipulate lie detector tests so many times on marriage boot camp. So because I have seen people manipulate shit on marriage boot camp, because of the power I know these white women have, you are not going to convince me that they're telling the truth. And I just want to say, I would not have known about this if Ray J didn't do all of this shit online. And I know this is just me, y'all. I know there are a lot of people and white people that needed to hear Ray J's side of these things, but I'm just feeling like it's bullshit from Ray J's standpoint. And I feel like this is something that they cooked up together, because essentially, why hasn't this harmed Ray J since creating Raycon Global? Can somebody explain it to me? If white people and their people and everybody over there have always thought that Ray J leaked the tape, why is it that Ray J was able to then go out and create all of his businesses and become even more successful as a businessman? Why was he able to do that in all of this time since the sex tape, if the original thought was that he put it out and he's a scumbag? Can somebody explain it to me? Maybe I'm thinking too hard. I don't know, but that doesn't make sense to me. Okay, it doesn't make sense to me that businesses and money and shit that you've already acquired since the sex tape are now being hindered because of the sex tape. No. You and Kim are waning a little bit right now, and you want to keep shit up. And so y'all get on the phone and y'all decide what y'all gonna argue about. And Kris Jenner says, oh my God, I'm going on James Corbett. We should have him do a lie detector. Yes. And then we can have him be like, oh, I didn't help Kim put the sex tape out. Child. Okay, then tell Ray J, get all his stuff together, get his projector up, okay? And then we'll make a big splash about it. We'll spread it out over time so that it's like more realistic. So like at first, we'll have Whack 100 do some shit, right? Whack 100 will say something about a tape. Kanye responds. Kim probably told Kanye, damn, I really wish I could get that last tape so I can just be done with this, so I can protect our kids. So then Kanye does what they tell him to do. He does that. And so it kind of dies down. Nobody's really paying attention. Now Ray J's acting like Kanye was tripping. I never had a tape. Then what the fuck you went met with him for? What you went met with him for if you didn't really have anything? Why all of the dramatization of all of this over the past year? So then get your ass online, go live, blow up, do what I watch you do on reality shows when I know you full of shit, Ray J. I've been watching Ray J on reality TV for a long time. I know when Ray J is doing his acting asshole thing, okay? And he was absolutely doing it in all of the lives that I just saw. All of it, okay? All the little funny things that he does to be funny, that people are going to be like, oh my God, he's on 100, but the nigga's so funny. Yes, he was doing all of those things. And then he did the main thing, black man, called himself a black man. And whenever you call yourself a black man, when we're talking about white women, it's so you can get the black women to come and fight for you, just like Prinky. Let's not forget what happened on Love and Hip Hop as of recent. Ray J got his ass on Love and Hip Hop and called the mother of his 2 children a whore and said, I wonder how my kids will feel about you dating another man. She said, you had strippers and prostitutes in my house wearing my clothes. He says it doesn't count. But then proceeds to slut shame her and tell her how despicable she is and how much of a bad mother she is for trying to move on after their umpteen attempts at divorce and breaking up. So after that, now the following episode, after he talked to her like that, he has this shit going on. So now she's coming to his defense and she's so glad that he's finally defending himself against this because she's watched him not defend himself for so many years. And I'm like, so you're going to forget the fact that a minute ago he was calling you a hoe and telling you that you were, shameful to his children. He wasn't thinking about his shame. And that's another thing. You don't have any shame, right, Ray J? Prostitutes being in your home, sleeping with the strippers all the time, disrespecting women the way you do. You don't think any of that is going to harm your children? You don't think your daughter is going to grow up one day and watch old episodes of Love and Hip Hop and watch as you dump feminine hygiene products out on the floor so you can shame Peja Amari, who was heartbroken because you dogged her out after being with her for years? How many times did you go and fuck with some strippers and then her mom had to, oh, what about when her mom got arrested out here in New Orleans behind you and the strippers? What about then? What about when she's old enough to Google her mom and her dad and all of these stories of y'all fighting, you pushing her in a pool? And then this past episode where you said that her, the children should be ashamed. This is not I don't have any sympathy for Princess. This is not about her. But it's about how this is the relationship that these niggas have with black women. She's not even a full black woman. And this is the perfect microcosm example of what he got online and did. He acts a fool, okay? He's a drunken mess. He, all with the gang shit, with the whole shit. He's despicable, right? Ray J ain't out here doing nothing positive besides making money and having babies with Princess. But we always see him clowning like a single man, cheating, acting crazy, talking to people crazy, being disrespectful, kicking out windows out of cop cars, doing, drugs and alcohol and all of this shit. All of this stuff we've seen Ray J do, to me, has depleted and devalued him over the years. Now that people laughing at you because you got a fat ass dad belly and you can't sing no more. Now that we laughing at you and not with you, now you want people to come and cape for you and save you from the big bad Kardashian family who you worked in tandem with for years. And yeah, let's not forget about him being a Trump supporter. Let's not forget about him being a Trump supporter. Let's not forget about that. So yeah, I look at him and I feel like he was already the scum of the earth outside of this because of the way I've seen him treat women, how disrespectful he is. He takes no accountability. He's never responsible for any of the things that he does. We've talked for years about how we felt like Ray J was coddled as a young black man, not only because he was young and black in a famous family, but to make up for the fact that his sister was the star. So Brandy and the family have for decades glazed over the truth of a situation, basically trying to shine shit. And you can't shine shit. You can't fake like everything is cool and everything's good and everything's perfect when it's really not. And I really do feel like Ray J is a symptom of y'all trying to pretend like everything was perfect when it wasn't, because he is a hot ass mess. He has been a hot ass mess, but because he can make folks laugh at him being a mess, we're going to act like it's not the shit show we're watching. I don't feel bad for the Kardashians, but I'm not jumping on the protect Ray J bandwagon after all of these years of disrespect and bullshit. I'm just not. I feel like all of y'all work in tandem to make sure that y'all stay relevant. And the best way to stay relevant is to argue, not be cool, not come together, but to argue, to trash each other, to get online with the paperwork we've already seen, grandstand and gaslight and throw out key little buzzwords to get people upset. And that's what it did. And it worked. It worked. I saw so many people. He has every right to defend himself. Do y'all really feel like Ray J over there not eating behind this old ass sex tape? The one he's still getting checks off of? He posted the checks not too long ago. Do we really think that this sex tape is now a moment of contention for him that's so like shameful now that he has kids? I just want to remind everybody, one day you are going to be somebody's mama. And I remember this being said so much when I was growing up. One day you're going to have kids. One day you're going to be somebody's parent, and you're not going to want to be seen in a certain light. So be careful the way you handle yourself when you are out in the street. My parents would tell me every time I would go somewhere without them, hey, Remember. Okay? Remember, you got parents now. Okay? And what that meant is, don't be out there in the street acting a fucking fool. Whatever that looks like, do not be in the street acting a fool. Don't make a fool of yourself. Don't make a fool of us. Don't make mistakes that you can't take back. Okay? Don't make irreparable damage to your life while you're out in the street. Do us a favor. Okay? And I tried to live by that. Not doing things that I know will harm me in the long run, like sex tapes. I think we all understood growing up that somebody getting a hold of you fucking on camera could be detrimental to your life. So what did we do? We did not do those things. Or when we did those things, we had those small flip phones and we deleted them. So now nobody can find them. But, okay? Or we did it with a regular camera and then deleted it. Either way, we knew that we didn't want that to come out because we would never be able to live that down. And one day we was going to be somebody's mama and our pussy was going to be on the internet or out there for somebody to see. Okay? A lot of y'all don't understand that shit have repercussions, i.e. marrying a sex offender. Things have repercussions, everlasting, long-lasting repercussions. And you need to be okay with that. And it feels like they're not okay with how their choices have turned out. It's perplexing. It's very perplexing. April Glow, thank you for the super chat. Him and Kanye with the black man and my black children supposed to make us black women come together like Voltron to cape for them is hilarious. It is. It's old as fuck. It's old and it's tired. And I'm not doing it. Gabby with an eye, thank you for the super chat. They dehumanize sex workers so it don't count. Oh, you said a word. I don't like that shit neither. I don't like that shit neither. Honestly, I see nothing wrong with you, paying these women for their services, but to act as if they're not human so they don't count. Yeah. The disrespect. I think that's what they pay for. They pay for the right to disrespect you at every turn. Kim had a doctor prove her butt was real on TV. That's what I was talking about. Stupid. It's not real. You can't see fat on those x-rays because the fat shows up like all of the other fat in your body. They were looking for silicone. She didn't put silicone in her ass. She got a BBL. Thank you, April, for another one. My white. Oh, yeah, I read that one. Okay, I think that was all of them. All right. I appreciate y'all so much for supporting me today. Make sure y'all check out the interview. Smoke and Mirrors. Exactly. And they both use our dislike for the Kardashians to try to rally us to take up for them, not getting the fact that it's just not the Kardashians we don't like. We don't like Ray J or Kanye either. Hello. That was it. Okay. The butt-thigh ratio ain't mathing. Hello. Everyone's on a word today. Everyone's saying a word today. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to fall back. Shout out to Jonica. Okay? She another one I got a crush on. Don't tell her. Anyway. Okay. I love you guys. I hope you guys had a good time with me today. I had a good time with you guys. It's been fun. I'm going to eat something and then I'm going to come right back. My members, we're going to do Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I'm going to be sending out a link soon. So you guys stay near your phones. Okay. Cause it's 3:20 right now. Give me take my dog out to pee. Yeah. Give me about 20 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay. So I appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all like the video on the way out. Subscribe. Check out my website, BondyBlueShow.com. Follow all the ladies of Ooh Ladies First. Jamie, that's me. Niecy Dixon. Check out our interview with Candy last night. It was amazing. I love you. Appreciate y'all. See y'all in the next one.